Hello, I'm streaming live and just making sure everything's good. Welcome, everybody. Be sure to comment and say hi. I can't tell who's here and who's not. Thanks for joining today, especially with the kind of a short notice. I kind of promoted this within 2 days, so welcome, welcome, welcome. I wish I could see who is here. I'll give it a couple minutes and then I'll get to my announcement, I promise. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Terry. Hi, Catherine. I hope you're feeling better these days. Okay, so far we've got 11 people. Let's hope we get more. Oh, and my husband Chris is here. I think I'll wait till like 105. We'll see how many more people we get. I know folks are busy today. Hi, Lisa. Hope you're doing well. Tell your husband I said hi. Hi, Matthew. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, Matthew is the one who got, you'll find out, he got the guess correctly yesterday in our little comment game. So you guys will find out in a second. I did message him and say, "You're a smart cookie." Okay, it's almost 103. I'm not seeing any new numbers coming in, so might as well get to it. So, thank you all for taking the time to tune in today. I know it's been a while since you've seen my face outside of probably print or news media, but I have been doing very well. One of the things I wanted to do over the last year since I stepped down from the school board was to think up ways that I can make as big an impact as I can to as many people. And I had kept being approached by different folks about my election, and how well it had gone, especially since it was during a pandemic. If you recall, it was 2020, early days of the pandemic. 2 days after I filed my paperwork, we had to shut down. I had like 2,000 walk cards that we ended up not being able to use, so they got recycled. Thanks, Kurt Hogue from Reno Type. Um, but we really had to navigate those waters, and we did a really great job, obviously, because I won the primary election with 53% of the vote. And as you know, in Washoe County, when you do that in a primary, you win the seat and don't have to worry about a general, which was really cool. I know Lisa remembers. We talked a lot about it back then. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I have been thinking this whole time. I didn't want my experiences, my story to kind of just go into the ether, without being helpful. So, with that being said, I have written my first book. I'm very excited to share it with you. It's called How to Win an Election, an Essential Guide to Campaigning During Adversity. And these are the proofs, so ignore the little whatever you call it. But these are available for in ebook format. You can get it for free if you have Kindle Unlimited on Amazon.com. And it's available in ebook version for $2.99 and print like one of these for $8.99. And this truly just shares the entire campaign story of, when we started, the campaign during COVID, and um, it goes into getting ready for public office, because if you recall, the primary was in June, so I had a lot of time between that time and January from when I started. So I talk about how I prepared for public office, as well as what life was like once you're on in the seat, and go over some of my experiences, good and bad, throughout all of that. So this is the big announcement. I wrote my first book. I think it's like 12,000 words. I'm really proud of myself for doing this. Um, so I hope that I will drop the link in the comments actually real quick. But I know when I share this live video, the uh, the link will be shared as well. So yeah, that's my big announcement. I loved all the guesses. Everyone was like, "Oh, you're running for mayor," or because of the colors. Folks were asking, if we were adopting a kid. So I said it'll make sense tomorrow. So this is I like to thank my our graphic designer Martin Rodriguez for designing this beautiful book cover for my very first book, and I have a few others to thank for this as well. I mean, I couldn't have made it without my husband Chris, of course, and his support throughout, the campaign, me being in office, and then me writing this book. And I have to thank Adam Tchaikovsky, who was my former campaign manager, my friend Rachel Gattuso, and they're listed in here, for being the person who kept me on message throughout the campaign. It's good to have a PR person, especially when you're rusty with talking to the media. So again, for those that just joined us, I have written my first book. That's my special announcement. It's available on Amazon.com. I put the link in the comments. I will be sharing it all over social media. If you guys can help me, it's really important that folks buy it or download it and leave reviews so that it ranks really well. So be sure to share this video once we end the live session. It'll help me tremendously. I've invested a lot of time and shared a lot of my vulnerable side, as you know, through my writing. So this is in line with that as well. So I think you all will enjoy it. If you've enjoyed anything I've written before, you're going to like this book as well. So I think that's everything, guys. I'm really, 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 really. I've been sitting on this for weeks, and I've been sitting on this news, and I've been so excited to share it with you all. I will also be having a book signing event whenever we feel it's kind of safer right now, at Ace Studios. Would love to have people come down, so stay tuned for that. I'll create an event and invite everyone who's available to attend. Of course, everyone's going to be required to wear a mask, and we'll do it super safe. I'm just going to wait to see how that plays out with the Omicron and all that. So, yeah, thank you guys again for all your support. Go online, check out my book, How to Win an Election, an essential guide to campaigning during adversity. Would really, really, really appreciate your support. If you can share this, I'll have another post coming out later, linking to it with a graphic. If you can just share those, help me spread the word, because this is all self-published. I've done all this work myself and with some others. So any support is really appreciated. So thank you again, guys, so much for all your support over the last year, or actually the last couple of years, with everything that, through the campaign up until now. So I am really, really, really humbled by the support that I've gotten, and I'm just want you guys to know I'm doing really, really well. Things are great, and I'm just really happy to have finally written my first book. Always wanted to do it since I was a kid. Didn't think it was possible, because back then, you think you'd have to get a publisher, but now you can, do anything with the internet. So I'm really excited. So thank you guys so much. I will let you all go, and have a great rest of your week.